Welcome back to Narrate Now, where stories come alive in darkness and every sound hides a secret. Tonight, we step into a world where music is not just heard but feared, where a single voice can open the door between the living and the dead, and what begins as a night of blues and celebration turns into a battle for the soul of an entire town. So hit like, subscribe, and step into the story. There are legends of people born with a gift for music so powerful it can pierce the veil between life and death and call spirits from the past and the future. In ancient Ireland, they were called File and Shachtalan. They were known as firekeepers, and in West Africa, they were griots. Their songs could heal communities, but their sound also attracted darkness. A boy named Samuel stumbles into a church, his body torn and bleeding, like he has just escaped something monstrous. The priest rushes to him and holds him tight, demanding that he swear before God and the entire congregation to abandon his sinful path. He orders Samuel to drop the guitar and, in the name of God, let it go. One day earlier, Smoke and Stack stand outside an old mill, staring down a man named Hogwood, warning him and his clan that if any of them step across their land, there will be deadly consequences. Samuel later visits the church where he meets Father Jed, who is secretly his father. He says he finished his work, and Jed reminds him that he brought the guitar for him to help with the sermon. Samuel begins reading from the Bible at the pulpit, but closes the book and continues the verse from memory, revealing the power of his voice. He tells Jed he will be late, and when Jed asks where he is going, that is more important than the house of God. Samuel promises to return for morning service. Jed warns him that if he keeps dancing with the devil one day, it will follow him home. Outside, Smoke and Stack arrive, and Samuel leaves with them. We learn the twins have returned from Chicago after 7 years. Samuel believes black men can be free there, but Smoke tells him Chicago is just Mississippi. With tall buildings, they show him a hidden truck filled with alcohol and argue about opening their club. Smoke wants next weekend, Stack wants tonight.
I'm thinking we just set up tonight. Open up next weekend.
So they split up. Smoke reaches the market, hires a girl to watch his truck, and shoots a thief without hesitation, then wounds another man so no one can brag about robbing the twins. Stack gives Samuel a legendary guitar once owned by Charlie Patton, and when Samuel plays and sings, Stack is stunned by the supernatural beauty of his voice. They recruit Delta Slim with promises of money and endless cold beer, and announce the grand opening of Club Juke.
Say we pay you $40 a night and all the beer that you can drink.
Samuel meets a woman named Pearl, who warns him he is stepping into something dangerous.
Careful, boy. You're gonna bite off more than you can chew.
Mary confronts Stack for abandoning her and her dying mother, who raised the twins like her own.
Leaving in the middle of the night without a fucking word?
Smoke asks his wife Annie to work with him, but she refuses, saying his money is cursed and that roots and spirits have protected him all these years, even if he no longer believes night falls.
I'll trade you.
I don't want your money. I don't need that cursed money you got.
And the juke joint explodes with life music, dancing, sweat, and laughter. But outside, something ancient is moving. Remick and his companions arrive smiling and polite, asking only for music and fellowship, but Smoke senses danger and turns them away. Mary secretly meets them, and they offer gold from another time speaking, like they know her pain when she tries to leave Remick.
It's from a different place and a different time. 'Cause you're in some deep, deep pain. You came over here for fellowship and love. You all did.
Attacks her, and she returns to the club, changed. She kisses Stack, but blood runs down her lips, bite marks cover her shoulder. And when Smoke walks in, he sees her feeding on Stack. He shoots her, but she rises laughing and declares, "They will kill them all." Stack dies in Smoke's arms and the doors are locked. Annie reveals the truth. They are not spirits, they are vampires. The dead begin to knock from inside the room. Stack returns no longer human and only garlic burns him. Annie explains their souls are trapped in their bodies, cursed to live forever in hate outside. The entire town is turning. Remick reveals the cruel truth. Hogwood is the Grand Dragon of the Ku Klux Klan.
Hogwood. And he's the Grand Dragon.
And the night was always meant to be a slaughterhouse. He only arrived at the perfect moment. Samuel is the one he truly wants, because his music can open the path to the spirits he lost. A brutal battle erupts inside the club. Annie is bitten and begs Smoke to keep his promise. He drives a wooden stake into her heart as the vampires flee into the night. Slim sacrifices himself to draw them away. Samuel and Smoke fight through the darkness. Samuel uses his guitar like a weapon, the sound sending waves of pain through every vampire. Smoke finally drives a stake into Remick, and at sunrise the monsters burn to ash. When the nightmare ends, Smoke gives Samuel the car keys and tells him to bury the guitar, but Samuel refuses. Smoke reveals it was their father's guitar all along. They embrace knowing they will never see each other again. Samuel returns to the church while Smoke prepares for war alone. He opens a box filled with weapons, and when Hogwood and the clan arrive, he walks into the open guns blazing, cutting them down in a storm of bullets and fire. Even after being shot, he finishes Hogwood, and in his final moments he sees Annie and their baby waiting for him in peace. Years later, an older Samuel plays the blues in his own club, the music still carrying the same magic. Stack and Mary appear unchanged, revealing Smoke spared him that night. They offer Samuel immortality, but he refuses, choosing his humanity in the memory of that single night, the last time the Stack saw daylight, the last time they were truly free. And that is the story of a night where music became a weapon, where freedom came with a price, and where one song echoed louder than death. If you felt the power of this story, then like the video, share it with someone who loves dark movie recaps, and subscribe to Narrate now for more stories that pull you into the shadows. Until next time, keep watching, keep listening, and remember, every story has a sound.